Most common reason to wake up in the night.
I know what wakes me up in the night. Those rumble strips on motorways.
Is it John Terry's erection?
Is it the reason to wake up in the night? Is it because you're a badger? and just saw it. It's like getting highlights for a badger.
I tell you, it's weird. Well, you got a dog, and sometimes he makes like a weird. It's only happened like once or twice in its whole life, but sometimes he makes a weird noise where it yawned, but its mouth moved in a certain way, and it went, "Hello." Like, that will freak you out, man. Hello. What is that?
Waking up thinking you need a really giant piss, but then discovering when you get to the toilet you only need a thimbleful. And then catching sight of your bloated, middle-aged carcass in the mirror of the bathroom and thinking, what happened to that young lad, that Shropshire boy, so full of hope?
Oh, it's not full of hope, sorry. Oh. Needing the toilet is the right answer. Yes, the most common reason to wake up in the night is needing the toilet. I hate creeping around in the dark trying to find the way to the loo. It's bad enough in your own home, but when you try not to wake up a family of strangers, it can be very stressful. Top thing that makes Brits joyful.
Is it when you get, like, a fresh jar of Nescafe and you put your finger through the foil? That's quite
nice.
But I'm banned from Tesco, but it is fun.
Tomato ketchup. No, I mean, it's good with everything, even sex.
Is it Dyson hand dryers?
Yes,
I love
the
them.
new ones.
I love them. Like, you know when you have to use the old ones, it just feels like you're being breathed on by a perv and you feel ripped off? Is it seeing a drunk person headbutt a self-checkout machine? I saw a round of applause from a queue when that happened. It was a heartwarming moment.
I wonder if he scanned. When he headbutted, it went beep.
It had to steady itself, and then there was an awkward pause before it went, unexpected item.
Is it a good old-fashioned illegal cockfight?
Being paid.
It's when you don't pay for something.
You get something for free.
It's the right answer. Yes, the top thing that makes British people joyful is getting something for free. OK, worst fashion faux pas.
Shooting Gianni Versace.
It's actually number 2.
Oh.
Is it sandwich board? You know, golf sale, or as we call it, the plywood poncho.
Oh, I tell you what it is. Is it tracky bottoms, but with shirt and shoes? Something in Manchester, I've seen quite a few blokes with tracky bottoms, shirt, like they're ready for anything. Like gym, job interview, like whatever happens, they're ready.
Socks and sandals.
Socks and sandals is number 2.
Is it walking into millets?
As if you pronounce it Mies. It's all right then.
It's Milles.
Mies.
It's a unisex garment.
High heels.
I would associate it with the 80s in Liverpool.
Is it when...
Track suits. Shell suits.
Shell suit is exactly the right answer. Yes, the worst fashion faux pas is the shell suit. I tell you who's going to be gutted when they hear that. Snails. Surely the worst fashion faux pas is when a ball slips out of your bikini. What else do people use the internet for?
I think social networking, although I feel like a grandad just saying that phrase, social networking.
Yeah, my granddad always used to say that.
I'll be down that pit all day. Social networking.
That's where I met your gran, you know, Bebo. Yes. I feel like an old man when I talk about MySpace. I feel like I remember when this was all MySpace and all we had was friends reunited for a fiver and we were happy, you know. It's like, have you been to MySpace lately? It's like a waste ground. It's just Tom by himself crying.
You're obsessed by Twitter. Weren't you voted the best Twitterer?
Yes.
I think you were. No, you weren't, because you Twitter all the time.
Well, I don't Twitter all the time, but just occasionally I'll think of an off-colour, weird remark about robots or sperm, and then I'll just Twitter it and see how many people react to it, you know?
It's basically digital shouting. That's what it is. Because if you were walking down the street, you wouldn't be walking down the street going, I'm going to the cinema. Yes, I'm going to the cinema. Going to see Avatar again. 3D rocks. Yes.
issue with that, Sean, is the fact that you would clearly be brilliant on Twitter. Because that is exactly the kind of
There's
thing
someone
people...
pretending to be me on Twitter.
There is, yeah.
Someone
there's
pretending to be you on Twitter?
Yeah.
How grumpy are they?
Someone sent me something and they said, hey, do you want them to stop it? I went, no, if they want to pretend they're me. I just think what a sad state their life's got into.
Yeah.
I mean, really, if you could pretend to be anyone, why would you pretend to be a grumpy, middle-aged man with a hangover?
What's weird about Twitter is the way people... Like, before, people would spot you in, you know, doing a bit of shopping or whatever, and then you would not know that person had spotted you doing shopping, and then you'd be like, now, I got a message over there, took me a wife, we went to Nando's and then went to see Avatar, right? Now,
Oh, you've lived... Show business has changed you.
It's okay.
Nando's and then the movies.
Yeah, and,
it's
hey.
one or t'other in the old days.
And then the next day, someone said, did you enjoy your chicken then? Right? That was weird, right, for one, that someone knew I'd had chicken. And then somebody went, you could have had a shave before taking your wife to the cinema. They were actually following me, not on Twitter, in real life.
I don't get that. They were following you in real life, and then they tweeted.
What? Just come over and go. You could have. They twatted me. That's right. They twatted me.
All of you, that's going to happen to all of you who Twitter, one day your head's going to end up in a jar on someone's shelf, and I'm going to go, serves them right.
Tell you what, Sean, it's going to be your shelf. David, are you on... What are you on? Facebook or...
I mean, I don't use... well, yeah. I mean, the main function of Facebook is to look at pictures of your ex-girlfriend on holiday with her current boyfriend and look through 200 photographs till you find one where she's just got a slight look of regret in her eyes.
Oh, doubly funny when you know it's true.
But the thing is, it's gone beyond social networking now, because on Facebook you can farm. My wife farms on Facebook. When you plant things, then you have to go back. If we go on holiday, she's got to make sure she doesn't plant something that's going to wither before she returns. How ridiculous is that? I'm saying, get off, I want to look at porn. And she's looking at corn.
Hang on, let me just grab this. This is... These are fake Sean Lock tweets. This is the guy that's been twittering pretending to be you.
Brilliant.
Didn't someone once say it takes 42 muscles to frown and even less to smile? Well, it only takes 7 to pull the trigger on a sniper rifle.
That's pretty good.
Sounds like
That's all right.
11:10 a.m. January the 3rd from the internet. If I see another bloody mince pie... ...
This is horrible. I feel like I'm in some kind of nightmarish science fiction film. It is you, pretending to be you, saying it's not you.
I'll try and read some out.
Oh, can you do
Go
that
on then,
one?
yeah.
That bottom one. Which one? Can you do the bottom one in Sean's voice, please?
Just bought a beautiful Elvis Presley Dan Buster's clock plate advertised in the paper. Be worth a fortune one day.
First time in history there's a 13-year-old girl trying to be a middle-aged man.
Let's see if Twitter, Facebook and social networking is one of the top uses of the internet. Of course it is. OK, Jason, Jodie and Michael, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Big Brother.
I think Big Brother.
That's all I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I didn't watch it, but you...
Well, you've missed out. It's just been phenomenal this year. I really, really have.
Why?
I love the ritual humiliation of people that I have
I think
kind
it's human torture.
It's good when they come in at first to see who you know and who you don't know.
Yeah.
Luckily, we all knew Stephen.
Did you know anybody in there?
Vinny, you know. Vinny doesn't give you a choice about that.
Alex Reid, of course. Everyone knows Alex. He doubles up as Mr. Potato Head.
I did...
Look, he's got the same ears. Have a look next time you see him. Same ears.
I did something quite stupid. I read a bunch of the newspapers going in, and it caused me to have these meetings with the producers, and they were like, oh, it's rubbish. Just go in there and you'll have fun.
Even the producers say it's rubbish.
Who was your favourite?
You really liked Nikki, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is that Nicola T?
That little angel.
Can I ask that? Because you know you had a real go at her, and you were wrong.
They edit the program.
I watched the whole thing.
They edit the program.
No, that bit had a beginning, middle, and end.
So what happened in the bit that we didn't see then?
He was right and everyone else was wrong. We're guessing.
Something happened where we were in the kitchen and Nicholas said to me, oh, I should have thought about this little thing that transpired between us before you went in to nominate. Okay. And I said, don't worry, you're safe. And it was like just a very off-the-cuff kind of joke. But Big Brother stepped in, and that evening they took everybody's food away that night.
Such selective memory. I can't.
Vinnie Jones said he spent £400 on a pair of socks.
Yeah, that was a big story this week.
That's the only thing I know about it.
400 quid for a pair of socks. They never got to that price. Like 8 quid once, I think. I thought, whoa, hold on a minute.
Have you never been to £400 land? It's 400 quid.
What was your best experience in there?
There was this one particular time when Stephanie Beacham read the most erotic part of the Bible, which is the Song of Songs.
Yes, the most erotic part of the Bible.
Right.
That's the bit I go to if I'm feeling lonely.
Yeah.
That's why they put it in the drawer of the hotel. In case you haven't got money for that channel, you can go, hang on, Song of Songs. It was only a joke, but go on.
It was only a joke. I have a feeling you're going to be saying that again sometime.
Are you saying I'm damned to hell, Stephen Colvin? Let's just clarify this.
Yeah. I've just got a picture of you being damned and on fire.
I'll be honest with you, Alan, I think me and the devil would get on.
Yeah.
Come back to the story, because she was reading the most erotic bit of the Bible, because I thought you had a bit of a crush on her.
She has this voice. She got very into it. Oh, yeah. And it wasn't too long after that that I was evicted. So it all worked out just great.
When you say evicted, that means what I think it means.
What does that mean?
Basically, something to do with if Jimmy said it.
84 shows in, it looks like Sean's broken the code. Let's have a look and see whether Big Brother was one of the most talked about things this week.
We won the World Cup. That's got to be it.
Yeah, that's right.
The one thing that we remember was 1966 and the golden-haired boy Bobby Moore lifting that cup.
I like the way that it's lifted alongside 2 world wars. Like it's sort of equal importance.
But it's lucky we won it. Could you imagine that song? Like, 2 world wars and a couple of semi-finals.
England 1966. So I'm not old enough to remember it. Gabby, what was it like?
What are you messing about? The ball was heavier then, though, wasn't it? It's light now, the ball. It moves around. You need skill to control it. The ball in '66 was like basically kicking a suitcase around. It was. It's really heavy. You probably need a wheelbarrow to get it over the line. So the very fact they got it up the Germans' end was quite an achievement.
Do you rate our chances for 2010 in South Africa?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's a bit of a cliche, but I think this is the best chance we've had. But, of course, that means we won't progress from the group now that I've just said that. But we've got an easy group as well, so...
Wayne Rooney is our biggest hope. He's the best English player, and he's also the only man who can grow a beard that's red when his hair isn't. I think that is just, in its own right, that should give him a medal.
He looks like he could grow it in about 4 minutes.
Oh, definitely.
He goes, I fancy a beard.
Have we been practising penalties, though? That's the big... You know what I mean? That is hard,
I can't
isn't
believe when they get to the final... I don't know anything about football, but when
Get
they get...
out.
You just watch the final and they go, I don't think they spent enough time practising penalties. Surely that happens in a footballer's life. When they're off the PlayStation for half an hour, they go, we should try and kick it a goal.
Yeah, but you can't replicate. It's the nerves, isn't it? You know, Denise has performed in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
You can replicate it.
You can't replicate
You
the
can
nerves.
replicate. That's nonsense. And they say that. So you can't represent that intense pressure. What you do is you say to an England player, right, you take a penalty. If you miss, we're going to shoot you.
We know the World Cup win 66 is going to be up there somewhere. Let's have a look and see where. OK, back over to Jason's team.
You've got to think of Usain Bolt has got to be up
Usain
there.
Bolt,
He's
of course.
got to be in there.
OK, go on. What's Usain? What's your views on Usain?
He ran 100 metres in 9.69 seconds. I can't even get off the couch in 9.69 seconds.
I only saw half of it because I was making love to the wife.
He sort of slowed down near the end, like
he was down taking at the end. Someone said he slowed down because he knew he was going to win it and break the Olympic record, but he slowed down and did all that business because he knew then the next year he'd be offered quite a lot of money to go to other Grand Prix events and then break the record there.
No, of course not. He just wants to be the best, a legend. He's already a phenomenon.
But he broke his own record. Where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? Take that, me. I think what you should do is go, right, I'm clearly the fastest human. Who's next? Greyhounds. I'm going to beat you. Who's next? Horses. Come on, bring it on.
Let's have a look and see whether Usain Bolt is one of the most memorable sporting moments.
Yeah.
What else have the nation been talking about this week?
The election battle heats up, apparently, because there's no other news. They've gone, there's an election in 6 months, and that's one of the stuff. So even, like, the Lib Dems have had to come up with proper policies, you know, because when you've got no chance of winning, you can basically say what you want, can't you? So for ages, they'd be going, yeah, Jaffa Cakes will be one of your 5 a day, and everyone can have a rope slide to work. You know what I mean?
Who's your money on in the election, Faye?
I'm very much enjoying the idea that the Labour Party of giving voters presents if they vote for them. They've said that they'll give poor people laptops, which is very nice. Is he going to give them Wiis as well, maybe? Some chocolate?
Give everyone a little bit of chocolate.
I'll just give you a little bit of chocolate if you vote for me.
He might empty their bins.
Gordon Brown got a laugh in Parliament this week. He got a laugh. This is the easiest gig you've ever seen, right? He basically said that Hoon and Hewitt, he was going to put them down a salt mine. Yeah, I know. That was the gag, right? He says he's going to put them down a salt mine for what they've done in last week, and it got a laugh. I was like, they're laughing at that shit. They should watch an episode of You've Been Framed. They'll have an heart attack.
Let's have a look and see whether the election is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, the nation's been talking about the imminent election. This week, Brown told backbenchers, I'm not our team, I'm one of the team. And remember, Gordon, there's no I in team. Or in your left socket. 21% of parents have used a parenting tip from a TV programme. True or false?
Actually specific parenting show?
I reckon I have, from Nanny.
Well, there's a few. There was Nanny...
Super Nanny.
There was Super Nanny.
Sit on the step. You know
the naughty step.
The naughty step. I've used that.
So where's your naughty step?
I've got a couple of stairs in the house.
I would imagine you've got loads,
a choice.
haven't you? Yeah.
I've got 5 kids, so I can send them off in different staircases.
My two are, you know, are only 5 months, so they're not really naughty, are they? I mean,
they're twins.
They're twins,
so they're naughty. But do you really think that you could tell your 5-month-old off at this stage? Don't you think it's a bit early to start telling them to sit on the naughty step?
No, I mean, no, just put them on the naughty step. Just lie down like a rocker on the naughty step. One of them does cry more than the other one, right? And than our favourite one. And there's one crying. The other one sometimes does look at me like, she is doing my head right. I'm siding with her a little bit, going, I know, it's mad, isn't it?
I saw a programme the other day and it said you shouldn't lie. You should never lie to your children. Which is an insane thing to say because, you know, things like when they say, like, you know, are there monsters under my bed? Well, you'd say, no, there aren't monsters under my bed. And they say, are there monsters outside? You go, well, they are, but they don't look like monsters. They're ordinary men and women who can do terrible things.
Did you get to stay up late to watch the show this evening? Lovely Uncle Sean's got some stories, hasn't he? 21% of parents have used a parenting tip from a TV programme, true or false? So what are you going to go with, Jason?
I think it's probably right.
Yeah, true.
You're going to go true?
Yeah.
OK, Sean, what are you saying?
Well, I like a bit of fun, a bit of a gambler. They call me the gambler. Come on, ladies, let's roll.
What do we...
Yeah, we'll go the opposite, what they said.
OK.
For a bit of fun.
OK, I can tell you the answer is true.
Oh.
Yes, 21% of parents have used a tip from a TV programme. The best parenting tip I ever got was to test the temperature of the bath using a baby's elbow. OK, Sean's team, what do you like the look of?
The 2 fingers, the God, the creation of the universe.
OK, you've chosen God. In a poll to find the most famous person in the world, God came second. Who came top?
The most famous... It's got to be someone unexpected,
No,
It's
it has to be someone famous.
And in the world.
Unexpected would be someone not famous.
That'd be good, like Cliff.
Oh, Trevor Collins. Trevor Collins, who's he? Well, I think he works for Autoglass or something.
Be awkward at dinner if it's Jesus, wouldn't it? I bet he'd rub it in his face. I'm the most famous dad in your face.
Where's Jesus from again? Where was he born again?
He's local.
Would it be like David Beckham?
No, it's quite low down.
Might it be the Queen?
Might it be the Queen? It might have been the Queen.
Simon Cowell.
Is the right answer.
No.
Yes, I can tell you it's Simon Cowell. So in a poll to find the most famous person in the world, God lost out to Simon Cowell. Another small victory for the Dark Lord in the eternal battle between good and evil.